So, dear participants, welcome to this online course on AutoCAD 2D drafting, basic to expert level course. And today we will proceed further and we will continue our AutoCAD skill upgradation. Today is the important session that is all about creating the blocks in the AutoCAD. So today we will first understand what is the exact concept of block. You are using the block in the AutoCAD drawing and creating the block, and then how we can speed up our drawing speed by using the block in the AutoCAD. So I hope that you are clearly listening to me and you are here. Just please type S for start in the chat box so that I will understand you are now start learning today's class, and then we will proceed further. Just I will share my screen. So thank you for showing your appearance on the chat box. I will just share my AutoCAD window and then we will proceed. So dear friends, as you know that in our previous session, we have created some of the symbols that you can see that in this AutoCAD drawing. So these symbols we have created in our previous session. So there we can have some door and window symbol. So you have to remember now that suppose now we have created this type of simple building drawing. So in the building drawing, we have to show the door symbol and window symbol, and there other symbols are required. So such types of symbols that now we have prepared here. But now when now I will use the another drawing, so there also we have to copy paste it. So copy pasting this type of symbol is not the correct way of using the AutoCAD. Most of the time what we do, we just copy this symbol and we will paste it in the another drawing. So that is not the correct way of using AutoCAD. So that we have to remember. So for that purpose, the important feature in the today's session that we are learning is creating the block in AutoCAD. So here the block that you have to understand, the block is one type of rubber stamp. So as we require some matter frequently, so we get the rubber stamp ready so that every time we can mark that rubber stamp on that paper, so that content was automatically available on the paper. So that same concept that we can use here as a block means you can create a rubber stamp of a various symbol. So in previous session, 2 sessions, we have talked about creating a library of the symbols. So there I have explained you all of this type of door and window symbols, ventilator, and the elevation of doors and window. All these symbols we can create. So there are so many other symbols are there that I will teach you and how we can create that symbols. So that also we will go one by one. But in the this starting phase, we have created these 4 doors are there. So this is a double shutter or 2-leaf panel door. So that also we have seen this is double leaf panel door, but this is 900 width, this is 1000 width. This is the door with single leaf, but it is a 900 width, and this is the toilet door for the toilet, single leaf, but width is 750. So that we have seen. Then also we have created these symbols. Now all these symbols, they are also we have created by considering the wall thickness of 230 millimeter. So in the 230 millimeter wall, when I want to show the window, so this type of symbol of the window I have to show, or this type of symbol of the ventilator I have to show. Suppose the width of the window is more, so this symbol I will use. So this type of symbols you have to prepare first. Then in the previous session also we have seen how to this panel door elevations. So this is also required frequently. So we don't need to waste the time again and again to create this type of door panels. Once you are done, so you can create a symbol library for using these symbols. So in your library, you can put all these types of symbol. So dear friend, today's session is very important. You have to note down some of the steps to use your symbol library. How we can create our symbol library, that we use the command that is called as creating a block. And then For using the symbol library, then also we will use the command that is insert block. So these two important commands now today we will understand. But before that, you have to remember some of the important steps. So first important thing is that I have to separate these symbols, and then we have to create. So this is the 900 symbol and having two panel. So I will just copy this. I will create this copy separate so that there are no walls are included. So this I have done. So there is no any dimension and all these things. So that I have done here separately. This dimension also I will move little bit ahead so that it will not come under the dimension. So this is one door. This is one door of 1000 millimeter width. So similarly also here we have to separate this door symbol. So I will just make it copy and make it separate. So yes, now this also door we will make it separate. So I have just separated these doors. Yes, no, so 4 doors are there and 3 windows are there. So more windows are there. So if you require, so that also we can create. So here just we will now create again one window. We will just check out that the window symbol, this is having 1200 height. So we will create more, that is for 1500. So I will just make the copy of this and I will place it here. And now I have to move this and increase the size of this by 300. So I will move this part by here by 300. So it become 1500. So this line also I can keep it here. And these two lines we can extend. And that will be the symbol for a window having width of 1500. So that you can just show here. So this is the window having width of 1500. So there are 4 symbols of the windows, 3 windows and 1 ventilator. And here there are 4 doors. So one is a main door of 1000 or main door of 900, then door for room 900 and door for toilet 750 width. So these 4, now we will create the symbol. So how to do that? So that now we have to understand. So here first important thing is that now there are so many things are there associated with the block. So we have to see that here in the upcoming lectures we will talk about this. So this is a layer panel. So while creating the block, you have to remember that you are creating all your drawing on the 0 layer. So that is the default layer. So in the upcoming lectures we are having some separate sessions on the how to use the layer and create. But you have to, at present, you have to only remember that all these drawings should be created on a 0 layer with the white color, no other color and all these things. So that way you have to first take care of. So that is the first step. Draw the required symbol with the correct dimension on the 0 layer. So that I have created. Now this is the door panel, which is an 2 leaf and 1000 width. So this I am now ready with that. So to create the block in the AutoCAD, so block will work as a stamp. So whenever you put a stamp on a paper, so whatever that content was there, that was get printed on that paper. So same thing you can do. We can create a block that is like a rubber stamp and then use that block at any other places so that your work will get less and you can create drawing fast. So that is the important step. So for that purpose, that block command that you have to find out here. So you have to find out that where the block command is there in this menu. So for that, we have to understand this block command we can use from the this menu. So I think in the 2025, there yes, so separate menu was given here. So here you can just find out this is a block panel. So we have already seen draw, modify, and this is a block panel. So in AutoCAD 25, there is a ribbon bar, and on that this is the separate panel was given. So this is a block command. Everything was about the block command was given here. So now with this, there are 2-3 commands are there. So first is that is a create a block so that you can use this command. So I will use this command. So create block, I have clicked on the create block command. So there I have to give the correct name. So that is again one of the important step for creating the block. So now I have to understand I am making this door symbol. So for that, this is a 2-leaf door having width of 1000. So accordingly, your name should reflect. So I will type here 2-leaf. So I can type 2L, capital L. So 2-leaf door, and it is having width of 1000. So I can just make it 1000. So this is the name I have given. So from the name, I will understand that it is a 2-leaf door having width of 1000. So that proper name you have to give here. Now with this, then the next step is we have given the name of the block, and then we have to specify the base point. So base point that I will just specify on the screen. So I have to click here, or you can choose here the button pick point. So I will click on the pick point, and I will click this point of the door panel. That symbol was as a base point. So this point I have to click here. So I have clicked here. So I have returned to again this dialog box. So where I have clicked here and I have picked that point. Then I have to select the object. So these are the steps. So I have clicked on select object, and now I will select all this one symbol. So that only I have selected. And then after that you have to press the enter. Already we have seen that after every select object command, we have to press enter to proceed the command. So we have again returned to this. Now you can see that the preview of your symbol was appearing here. So first step I have given the name. Second, I have given the pick point, and then I have selected object. So I have selected the object. Here you have to see that it should be a convert to block. So this radio button should be selected, convert to block, and don't go for any other changes. So as it is, you just keep it as it is. So whatever that there was there, so you can have a scale uniformity and allow exploding and all these things. So but whichever it is as it is appearing, so you have to tick mark on the allow exploding, and then other two check boxes are blank. And again you have to remember that we have created our drawing in millimeter. So there also you have to remember the block units are also in millimeter. So that is a very much important thing. If you change here, so then your block will of no use, because as your dimension of the building changes, drawing changes, sizes changes, so this block will not fit there properly. So that also you have to remember. You have to use the natural scale that is in the millimeter, and therefore block unit also you have to keep in millimeter. So this millimeter does not have any relation with your unit changing. So some people changes here and then say that my dimensions were converted to meter and all these things. So that is the wrong things are there. So you have to only remember unit should be millimeter, and now only you have to click it on OK. So that what will happen? I will click here OK. So here now that object, now you can just try to select this door panel. So it is only having one grip, and it was grouped actually, but they is not actually grouped, it is a blocked. So this drawing was converted to block. So this symbol, now one symbol we have created. So this way we have to do for all the symbols that you want to create. So that way now we will proceed for this. So this is a 900 door panel. So I will again go to this create block command. Now here I will type 2-leaf again door, but it is width having 900. So 2-leaf door 900 width. Now pick point and click this point as a insertion base point of that symbol. Then select object and select this door panel having 900 width. Press enter to proceed further. So this preview will appear here, and now you have to click OK. So this is the very simple step. Now you can see that this door was also now converted to block. So it is having only one grip insertion point. You can check out that when we have created. So here this arc is separate, this line is separate, this line is separate, and everything is separate. But here this is the line of 230 width, Then there are two door frames. Then these are the two panels, and these are the arc. So all this was combined together and symbol was created. So when you select this object, so property panel indicates you this is a block. So that is the one important thing here. So this is a block. So therefore you can just see. Suppose you click here, so then it will not show you as a block because this is an arc or these are the separate drawing entities. But this now we have converted. So two symbols we have done. Now for this also we will do for our block definition. So again I will go here to create a block command. So this is again create block. So now here I have to give one leaf, means single panel door. So one leaf door, and again it is having 900. So that will 900 I will type, and then peak point I will make it peak point here, and this time we have to give this as a peak point because the shutter is attached to that. So that is the peak point, and then in the select object you have to select this much part and then press enter, and then make you this preview is appearing here, and you have to convert to the block. This is the radio button is highlighted, and make it okay. So third block also we have created. Now similarly we will do it for this toilet door. So here again I will here go for create block command. Now I will type again one leaf door, and it was 750 width. So 750. Then pick point, I will click this as a base point. Then select object. I will select all this door panel. Press enter to proceed and click on OK. So convert to block. So this was also converted. So you can see that by selecting this. So this is having only one grip point, and in the property panel it indicates that it is a block reference. And similarly, this is also, you can see that, so this was also get converted to block. So in this way you can create the block definition. Now this windows we will also move to the quick to create these window symbols. So again I will just go to here create block, and now my window is again, so I will go here window and 900. So that is only the indication because there are no any 2 panel and 3 panel, all these things. So there you can simply write down, or you can also have some of the dimensions to that. But I prefer to give this as a dimension. So window 900, that I will give you. In the peak point, you have to see that you are clicking this middle point of this wall. So this is the base point, and then the select object, and I will only select this much part of the window, press enter and convert to block and OK. So window symbol was converted into block. You can just check out this. Earlier they are the separate objects. Now same we will do for 1200 window. So again I will go to create block. Now I will type here window 1200 because it is a 4 feet window. So click on the base point. So base point will be this point. Then select object. So only select this much part of the window symbol. Press enter and convert to block, and then click OK. Then similarly we will do for this third window. So again we will go for create block command. Now I will type window 1500 and then click pick point. So I will give this as a pick point, middle point of the wall center, and then select object, and I will just select this much window symbol. Press enter to continue, convert to block, and click on OK. So this is also converted to block. Now this is also completely converted. And similarly we will do it for ventilator. So you can again go for the create block command, and now I will type here ventilator 900. I have taken the ventilator size, or you can in the shortcut you can give vent 900. So this is the ventilator of 900 width. So if you need some different sizes, so you can just check out that. So pick point here, I will again click here again, this as a base point, select object. So I will select this ventilator symbol, press enter, convert to block, and click on OK. So in this way, dear friends, I hope that you have understood all these steps. I just want some indication from your side. So I request you to type OK in the chat box so that I will understand that you are listening to me carefully, and now you have understood how we can create the block in the AutoCAD file. So that important step that now we will revise, that is the first important step is you have to draw all this symbol on a zero layer, so that you have to remember. So I have created this type of symbols, and then I have used the block command to create the block of this. So means this drawing was converted to block. So it is actually one type of a rubber stamp that we have created. So that is done here. Now this similarly you can repeat the same procedure for all the door elevations, so that we will do it later on. So now you can see that suppose I want to create a one room and show the some dimension on all these things. So I can frequently insert that room. So I will just check out with that. So I will draw one of the room sizes here. So 3000 by 3600. So this is my room of 10 feet by 12 feet. I will offset it by 230. So this I have offset it here. And then I will just copy this room for the second room here I want to show. And I will just place it here. So these two room I have shown, and then I have to show the door from one from this corner and one at this end. So for that, just we can join this one. Then we will offset this by 900. So this line I will offset on this side because I want to have door here, and then I will trim the part. So this part will be trimmed here. So that is done. Now another door I require it here. So again here I will also join this line, and now here I will offset it again by 900, and here 900 on this side, and then trim this part. So these lines will be trimmed here. So this is the entry to this room, and suppose there is a one toilet on the back side. So that also you can just create by drawing some of the lines with the dimension 1200 by 2100. It is a attached toilet. I am just showing it here. And then I will just offset it by 230. So offset command, width is 230 of the wall, and I will offset all these lines outside. Yes, now I have to join these corners. So for that, you can either use the extend command, but I will generally use fillet command where the radius is 0. So I will just select to these two lines. So this corner will automatically get cornered. Now here I have to show the entry for this toilet. So again, I have to offset this line by 900 or 750. Now door is 750. So offset distance 750, enter. Now this line I have offset it, and then we will trim these lines. So now, dear friends, so this I have just created one simple 2-room plan. This is the toilet, and I have to show the now door and windows. So in such case, I will just make it some little work here to clear these inside extra lines. So here also I will do it. So purpose is now here we have to show this the door and window symbol. So how this can be done quickly? Now because we have created the door, so there is a command here. It is called as insert block command. So next step you have to remember that we can insert the block by using this. So this is the block panel and command is insert block. So I will now make it insert block command. So here you can see that in my current drawing, these type of symbols are already available in my block library or in the symbol library. So you can just see that this is my symbols available in this drawing. So that now I have created. So now I want 1000 door or 900 door. So this door I can use. Or suppose you require here the front door as 1000 door. So then this width you have to increase little bit. So I will increase here as by 900. I will make it 1000. And then we will trim this part. And now here we can place our door of 2 panel having 1000 width. So that can be done by insert, and insert I require now here 2 panel door having 1000 width. So I will use this one. Now you can see that symbol was actually automatically appearing with my mouse cursor, and the cursor is at the exact base point of that. So you have to just go here and put this point here, click here. So now you can see that very quickly the symbol was added for the 2 panel door having 1000 width. So that is the fast way that you can just insert the symbol. So this was done. Now here also I want one door, 900 door. So I will go to insert symbol and I will use 901 lift door. So this I have done. Now you can click it here, but this is not the direction of opening of this. So you can just select this block, go to the grip mode and rotate this by pressing the space bar from the command line, and this was rotated. And now you can again go to grip mode, make the move command and place it here. So you can just see that your door symbol was very nice. Door symbol was added to this. Here again you want door symbol for the toilet door. So again go to insert block command. Now choose this one lift door of 750 and you can keep it here. But now again its direction was little bit changed. So you can either rotate or mirror this. So I will go to the grip mode, press the space bar, move, rotate, scale and mirror 4 times. And now you can mirror this. So this was mirrored and you can just move this by a move command using grip mode and you can place it here by tracking that. So you can see that nicely the door was added. So 3 symbols we have added to this room plan. So in this way, the block command is very useful, very useful. But now this is not at all only, you can just quickly add the windows also. So I can go to insert block command again. Now I will add one bigger size window, that is 1500 window here. So this I will use and I can place it here. So at the midpoint of that wall. So it is exactly going at the middle. Here again you want some small window. So insert 900 window, we will search. This is 900 window. And I will now add it here at the center of the room. So you can see that very nicely without any distance measurement and all these things. So I have just placed this at the middle and exactly it will be appearing at the room center. So this window I want to rotate. So I will click it here, go to the grip mode, and by pressing the space bar or the command line, you can rotate this by this way. So very quickly, this window symbol was added. Similarly, you can add window here also. So I can go here again to the insert window. Now at this time, I will use window 1200. So this window symbol I have selected and I will press it here, or you can just track down little bit and you can yes, so track down. So this is 1200 window that I have added. So that was done. And again, you want the ventilator to this. So that also you can do it, insert, and you can use a ventilator 900 symbol here. Now you require it little bit inclined. So you can just press it this at the middle and then go to the grip mode and rotate this. So I have just used rotate command and ventilator. So you can see that, dear friends, within a minutes, I have created one nice building plan. So this is the window that of required size. These are the standard window sizes that you have to use to create your blocks. And where you want it, double panel door, so that symbol you can use having specific width. So I have used it for 1000. So similarly, now there are some other elements are there. So I will just join this line. Suppose you want to create steps, so that you can create here. So I will just go again here with this 230 on this side and then 600 on this side. And then I will take the projection from here. And this is the just I have drawn this steps, 2 steps I have shown to this plan. So in this way, you can very quickly show this type of door window symbol. So I hope that you have understood today the importance of block creation. So type OK or give your reaction to this. Now that today we have learned 2 important commands. That is, one is creating the block for creating our symbol library, and then creating inserting the block. So these 2 things now today we have understood and they are very much important. So I hope that you are carefully watching and noting down all these steps. But that is not the only thing. So in the most of the cases, now suppose this is my laptop and I have saved all these drawings and therefore I have created the block. But now what if suppose I have started any other new drawing? So then what will happen? So that also we have to check. So now you can just see that I will go here one new drawing. So I will go to now open a new drawing. So you just type your feedback in the chat box, proceed or P for proceed in the chat box, so that the other important part of the today's session that I will continue. So just type P proceed or P for proceed in the chat box, and then I will just proceed for further. So here now the important part was coming that you have to remember again. Now this is not only the thing that by creating the block and then inserting the block, but the important thing that you have to remember, and that now we are learning here. So now what happened? Suppose I will use, now these symbols are available when I go to insert command. So these symbols are available. But when I will open the another new drawing, so these symbols are not available there. So that is the important thing that you have to remember. So what will happen? Suppose I will go to new drawing. So I will click here on the new, and new drawing was created. Okay. And now this was the new drawing. Suppose in the new drawing also, again, I will try to draw one room. So here I will go for 3000, 3600, and then I will offset by wall offset, so 230. So I am just only drawing one room, and that I have done. Now I will double click the middle mouse button. So it will go to the zoom extend command and your room will come inside. So you can just see that this room symbol, the room I have created. Now with this, I want to show here door. So I will just draw here one line and then offset that by 1000, so that I want to insert that door symbol here. And one another symbol was there, so that also I can use it here, so that you can do all these things. But here I will just trim these lines, and there I have to show the door. Now that for using the block, the command is very simple, that is insert block. But now, dear friend, you can see that in this drawing, no blocks are appearing here, because you have not created the block library, because that was only for that specific drawing. So in this drawing, you cannot bring that block. So what is the solution? So can anybody know that solution? If you are knowing that, you have already done some of the AutoCAD online classes or some offline classes. So I just request you to type your answer. What if that now in the new drawing, I want to insert that symbol. So is there any way, or how to do that? So is anybody knowing that? If you are not knowing, so type no in the chat box. Type NO, no for in the chat box, so that we will know that secret in the today's session. So here, how to do that? That is a very important thing. So in every drawing, you have created the block, but that blocks are not much more useful, because you cannot use them in the another drawing. So how to do that? For that purpose, now the important steps are there, so that you have to remember, and that is not the command given everywhere. So you have to note down that command. The name of that command was WBLOCK. That is the W block, means you have to use that block worldwide. That is the meaning of W block. So W block means converting the block into a universal block library drawing symbol. So that can be used now then universally in any drawing. So that you have to remember. I have just typed that command name on the chat box. You can just see that it is a W block command, but that you have to use here. But before using W block command, the important step that you have to remember, so that also you have to note down. So first important thing is that you go to your D drive. So you have to go to your D drive, and on the D drive, you have to create your block folder, or generally that block folder I have created in my AutoCAD building drawing. So here in the folder, I have gone here and I have created my folder named as all blocks. You can just see here. So this is the all block folder. So that you have to create. So that important thing was there, because whatever the block I have created, I have placed all that block inside this folder. So that here we have to place these blocks. So that you have to important step you have to remember. So create a all block folder inside your AutoCAD building drawing folder on your D drive. So that is the important step you have to remember. So that I have already done here. Now I will just minimize this. Now in this, you have to use that symbol. So that is not the way that you cannot use, because when you go to the insert symbol, so there are no blocks here. So how to do that? So for that purpose, what I have to do, I have to go to my original drawing. So that original drawing means where I have created the symbol. So this is my drawing. So this is the drawing that I have created the block. So this is my one block. This is second block. So in this drawing, you can open the insert block. So there are blocks are there, but these blocks cannot be used in that another drawing. So how to do that? So for that purpose, what you have to do now, that is, you have to see that you have to type WBLOCK command on your command line. So press enter. So as soon as you type W block and press enter, so this is called as write block command, means the block is converted to universal block or worldwide block. So it is called as write block to the disk. So now that block was saved as a symbol in our folder. So that important thing you have to remember. So for that, you have to note down that we are using the folder where, which is on our D drive. So that folder you have to open it here. So this is the destination where you will save your universal blocks. So that file name and path you have to remember. So I will go to my folder. Now I will go to my D drive here, and I will go to D drive, AutoCAD building drawing, and in that my folder is all block folder. So that all block folder I will open it here, and then I will save here. So this, now here the all block folder now here appeared. So what is the step? So go to here and go to the D drive, and then AutoCAD building drawing, open that and choose all block folder. So here all block was selected and saved. So you can just click here, save. So here this drive name, D drive AutoCAD building drawing, all block is appearing here. Now with this, now you have to go for the block. So this block you have to click here, and in the block you will find out all your names, because in the drawing you have created that. So I will do it for all that. So first I will choose this one door 750. So you can just see that now one door 750, that symbol was now converted to write block, that is a universal block, and that will be saved in the folder D drive AutoCAD building drawing all block folder. So now here I will click only OK. So that only thing that you have to do, means choose here block, choose the block name, and give the destination or that is file name or path of that proper block folder, and click on OK. So now when I will click OK, you have to observe this area of my screen, this area of my screen. So there one symbol will appear where the process of creating the block will done. So that will appear here. So you have to note down that very quickly. So I will click it OK. So here that one just signal was there and that drawing was converted. So that was done now. So this W block command we have to repeat for every block symbol. So again I will go WBLOCK on the command line, press enter. Now here again I will choose the path is now OK. So that is now we don't need to change it. Click on block. Now open this, check the second block 900 and click OK. So all that done. Same again, repeat again, click on WBLOCK on the command line, press enter, choose block. So at this time I will choose third block and the path will be same. OK. So again it was converted to universal block. So 3 blocks I have converted to universal block. Now again I will repeat that. So type at the command line W block, WBLOCK again, and now choose block, and now fourth block I will take 2 panel 900 door, again click OK. So again W block, press enter, choose block. Now fifth block I will convert ventilator 900 and now click OK. Again W block, Press enter. Now again right dialog box appears. Click on the block. Again choose window 1200 and click OK. Now again W block. So you have to remember that for every block you have to apply W block command. That is the important thing you have to learn here. So choose block and next window and OK. And one window is remaining. Again, I will go WBLOCK. So remember this command you have to only type at the command line. This is not given on any dialog box. So block and choose the last one, window 900 and OK. So dear friends, you can see that now in this drawing I have created the block. So this is the original drawing where I have created the symbol, and by using the block command I have created these blocks. So because of that they are appearing on my insert block panel. Here they are appearing, but they are not appearing in my drawing, another drawing. So now you can just check out that now they will appear. So what happened? So you just check out that with this drawing 2. Now this is the drawing 2. Now I will also go here again insert. So there are no blocks. But now the important thing is remember that in my folder where I have created a folder name of, that is folder name is A block, all block. So on the D drive in the AutoCAD building drawing folder, I have created all block folder, and inside all block folder you can see that all these symbols are now available. So these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all these window, ventilator and 4 doors, all these symbols are now available. So that you have to ensure. So in this way, your universal block were created. Now you can use them. So how to use that? So you have to go to insert block command, and now you can use blocks from the library. So this is your library, and that library, where is the library? Library is at the D drive, AutoCAD building drawing and all blocks. So you can see that these symbols are now appearing here. So I want to insert the 2-panel door 1000 width. So you can choose this. So it will appear here. You can just see that symbol was available here. And click on the open. So it will open as a block in this drawing. So here you can just check out that the symbol was appeared here. So this is the symbol, and now you can drag this also. Yes, so this is, I have dragged it here. So you can now place at the proper direction. So you can click this, go to grip mode, and you can place it here. So this is the simple thing here. So now in this drawing, these blocks were automatically appearing. So same you can do for that insert block, and then another block you can choose here. So here you can just open your folder. So browse for the library, and now another symbol I can use, that is for 750 door, open. So it is again appearing here. So here you can just check out, it is again you can just drag it here and you can place this. So this is also possible. Similarly, you can also insert the windows. So for that again, insert. So you can see that I have to insert 2 symbols. So they are now appearing. Block from libraries. And now you can browse your folder here. So browse the block library. And now we will use the window 1200 and open. And now it is appearing here. Now you can just drag and here make it. So this was appearing here. You can insert this and you can press this at location. So where you want to place, you can track down. Yes, so this was inserted. So in this way, dear friend, that you have to remember that you can use these blocks in the drawing by browsing your block folder. So now 3 drawings are there here. So more blocks you want, so you just click it here and the block will be there. So I will insert 150 ventilator. I will use 900 open, and now here it will appear again. So this drawing was now appearing here, that ventilator. You can drag this and you can now move this at required location. So this grip I will change and I will just place it here. So in this way, I have created one of the drawing. So the important thing you have to remember is create the block. Whenever you create the block in any of the drawing, so first thing you have to remember that create it on the 0 layer. Once you have created, convert this by using the block command. So it was converted to block. And then as soon as it was converted, type W block command at the command line and convert this block into universal block. And then this universal block you can save in a specific folder, so that in your laptop the folder was ready with all blocks. So you can just check out that in my computer, you can see that there are two folders. One is metric blocks and another is inch block. So this way there are 2D block, 3D block, and other blocks are also available. So there are elevation blocks and there are plan. So in the plan there are door window symbols. In the elevation there are also door window symbols. So this type of library you can create. You can distinguish them with the door, ventilator, window. So you go on opening and you will get the different sizes of the door or sizes of the window. So you can go have some various ventilators or windows. So this type of various window symbols you can create. So then in the elevation also you can have some ventilator, door, window, ventilators, or even you can also having our inches block. Similarly, you can have a metric block. So in the metric block, all the dimensions are taken in millimeter, and in the inches block, all the dimensions are taken in inches. So in this way, the important task now, that is, whenever you create some of the standard drawing, so that drawing you can convert it into block. So whatever the symbols we use generally, even after a title block of the drawing with your name, so that also you can convert to block, then convert to W block and save it to specific folder. So when you go to any office or join any office of any company or any consultant or any architect, so what you have to do, you just go here and copy this block folder in your pen drive, so that these symbols will give you get ready with your pen drive. So you go anywhere in any office, you can just open that pen drive and insert that symbol by using insert symbol command, because that symbol you have converted to W block and that folder is now ready with you, and that is called as the symbol library. So this is the important task all of you have to note down, and I hope that you will create your own symbol. In the next lecture, those who needed that which type of symbols I should create, so there is a list of symbols that we must create for a building drawing. So those who want that symbol library, so you have to send me WhatsApp message, send me the list of symbol libraries. So I will give you one list. PDF list was there. There the various room symbol details are given, and by referring to that list, you have to create your own symbol in your laptop and create your own symbol library. So that's all, dear friends. If you are having any doubt or you want to ask anything regarding this block or W block command, so you can just type your question in the chat box, and then we will close today's session. So today was very much important session, that today we have learned the block command and the W block command. So how we can speed up our drawing. So that is the one important secret, that we can make our symbol library and we can insert this type of drawing very easily in our drawing, so that no need to have every time creation of this type of complicated drawings. So that's all from my side today. So just type your feedback in the chat box. See you, thank you, or goodbye, and then we will close today's session after few minutes.